St. Margaret's House has always been about community.
Where we help women and children in poverty.
This place has been a big part of everything I've done.
It really is a home. It is like a home. Some of these women have multiple children.
They have some really good volunteers.
And once someone comes in and sees what we do, usually they stick around.
We're a day center for women and children who struggle with poverty, and that we help them with their basic needs. We help them with programs to help each person take a better step forward. And we do this in the context of a community of people who really care about each other.
Good afternoon, ladies. Can we thank the cooks for today's meal?
What brought me into St. Margaret's was, believe it or not, I was at a hotel in the middle of my addiction, and I was hungry. I was really tired, and the maid working that hotel said, you know, there's this place downtown. It's a day center. You can go there, you can take a shower, you can eat. You know, they don't judge you when you walk in. They just want to be there to help you. I walked in, they took my name, they smiled at me, welcomed me in, gave me a plate of food.
I was like, hi, welcome to St. Margaret's House. My name's Tanika. I'm the Director of Guest Services. How can I help you? We try to help the best we can. I mean, we help all women and children, whatever their situation is.
Somebody sat down with me and told me what they had available and how they can help me. I felt so comfortable, so welcomed, and, you know, it hit me. It's like, this is where I want to come.
Once people come here, they start to feel so comfortable with us because of the way that we interact with everyone. Once someone comes in and gets help with even, you know, just like a little thing, it's like dipping their toe in, they'll come back for other things. And sometimes they just come back just to talk. So I see a lot of the same people over and over. They come here pretty much daily.
We have basic and essential services. So a woman can walk in the door and schedule to take a shower, do her laundry, get a hygiene bag once a month, come for a continental breakfast, a warm lunch 5 days a week. If she needs clothes, we have clothing that's been donated by members of the community, and she can go to the clothes closet once a month to pick out items for herself and her children. The most essential thing is that there's other people here to be with and talk to, and so for people who are lonely and isolated, there's a place for them here.
Volunteers are really the heart and soul of who we are. Started out with 30 who practically ran the place. We have a staff now of 13 people and 140 weekly volunteers.
We have people that volunteer in the clothes closet, downstairs sorting, cooks, receptionists.
Volunteers bring their friends. They say, hey, I work at this great place, come and be with me. And they come.
I fell in love with the place. I just did. I fell in love with the guests and the staff, and it's just a place of healing.
We break down barriers between people, and we form a community of support, and that support runs both ways. The support to the guests and guests to the staff and volunteers.
I have women here that I'm close friends with. It took me a while to open up to people. I had to learn how to open up with the staff first. Every time I came, I sat by myself, and it took a while for the staff to get me to open up to them.
It is the sense of community. It is the sense of place and belonging, and that shared sense of care that everybody has for each other.
Every time I walk through the doors, there's a smile or a greeting, and hey, come sit by me. You know, let's eat lunch together. Are you going to join the group today, or do you want to do a class?
The women that we work with are often invisible in the community. And when they walk through the front door, they're known.
The magic of St. Margaret's House is that we meet every woman where she's at. We see her as an individual, and we accompany her along her way.
We also provide programming for guests that varies from art classes that are offered in the art studio to parenting support, classes on interviewing skills, brushing up people's resumes. We also have computers that the women can access for applying for jobs, for doing homework if they need to. We've had volunteers work as mentors with our guests to help them sort of as coaches to move along to try to accomplish certain goals that they have in their life.
We help women discover the power within themselves, because when we see them through their gifts and talents, they begin to see themselves through their gifts and talents. And that's where they find the power, from within. And it's such a beautiful thing to see.
I dropped out of high school in the 9th grade, and I went through some stuff back in my childhood, When I was here at St. Margaret's house in 2015, I heard about the Excel Center opening up. So I went and signed up, and I started going there, and I've been going there for 6 years. I didn't miss no days, so I finally graduated May the 26th at the age of 51.
Because of someone helping me here, I've got my education. I'm buying my own home. I am respected in the community again. Made me feel like a human being, a person again.
Our greatest hope is to break that cycle of generational poverty and to help give every person the best future they can have.
As much as these women help each other out with a sense of community, I hope that the people who donate or volunteer here are recognizing that it's the same sense of community that they're contributing to, that they're not outside of it, that they're not, just giving something to people over there, that they're maintaining their environment as much as these women are.
Everything they do has moved mountains for these women, took barriers out of the way, encouraged them to do better.
Having community support means everything. We say we create community and change lives. And the beauty of St. Margaret's House is that all our lives are changed.
The plan that was laid out in the beginning was flexible enough to allow St. Margaret's House to become what it needed to be.
It's like a hidden gem.
To me, this place is a blessing.
There are miracles that happen here every day.
I often describe this as one of the best churches in South Bend without being a church.
I'm proud of who I've become because of their help.
Women have come back and said, St. Margaret's House has saved my life. I was headed down a really bad road until I met you, and I found out, wow, people care what happens to me. Because people cared about me, I started caring about myself. I really do believe women's lives have not only changed for the better, but many lives have been saved.